Hello friends, I've got a fun challenge for us today, which is to see how many apps we can stuff into this Turborepo we've got here. Turborepo is a monorepo tool that allows you to cache the results of builds, and so you can build things super fast. So, let's begin. Let's start with an easy one. We've got a Next app in here. I've installed Next, I've added a build script, I've added a dev script, and I've got this little page that says hello, and look, on localhost 3000 it's saying hello to me. To set this up, we're going to need a build script, which I'm going to add into our turbo.json here. I'm going to say that the outputs are that it outputs to .next, because if we run next build, that's where it's going to output. And I'm also going to add a dev script, and that dev script is going to be cache false, because we do not want to cache the result of it. That means that when we run turbo run build, it's actually going to run this build here, and when we run dev, it's going to run that. Let's try running a build. We can go pnpm, because that's the package manager I'm using, turbo run build. This is from the root, and now it's going to run build in all the directories that it can find, and boom, it built our Next.js app. That means that it's put it inside here, apps, next app, next, and let's just, for a little cheeky moment, delete that. And let's see what happens if we run it again. Pnpm turbo run build again. Full turbo, and look at this. It's actually got our .next cache pulled in from the cache itself. That's amazing. When we run pnpm turbo run dev, then it's going to run dev in all of the projects as well, and because this is the only one so far, it's just going to start it on localhost 3000. So our next app is set up pretty nicely, but our create React app package, which I've just added as a separate workspace, is now inside here. So I've got a CRA and I've got a next app. So this one is a little bit different because it's got a build script here, which just runs React scripts build. So in theory, I should be able to run pnpm turbo run build, and this will just work. So it looks like it's already returning the cached version of our next thing. Oh no, it is building the next one. And there we go. We've now got 2 successful tasks. So, and this one looked like it output to build, which means I need to go into turbo.json and now add build inside here. This means, of course, I can delete the build folder inside CRA if I want to, and I can just run build again and it will magically reappear. So cool. I need to set up the dev script too. React scripts doesn't use dev, it uses start, but they're basically the same thing, so I'm just going to rename this to dev. And now I can run pnpm run dev, or pnpm turbo run dev rather, and that's going to start both of my scripts at the same time. So it looks like it's going, okay, there's one starting on localhost 3000, which looks like next, and then this one is saying something's already running. So I need to configure them to start on different ports. I've added this port equals 3001 before React scripts start. That means that my React app now starts on 3001, and my next app starts on port 3000. 2 isn't enough. We need Vite as well. Vite running Svelte. Vite with Svelte that runs on port 3002. I've got it now hooked up to my dev script, so it's now running all 3 at once. When you run Vite build, it outputs to dist, meaning we can run pnpm run build, all of our apps are building, and now dist is going to be recreated for us. When this finishes, we'll be able to delete dist. Let's give that a go, and then recreate it. Move to trash. Bam, bam, bam. Suddenly dist is back in the game. I might have gone a bit overboard. I went for Vite, Vite-lit, Vite Preact, Vite Vanilla, Vite View, all set up on their own ports, and we're running them all at the same time. It's gone a bit mad, but it's so nice that I can do this without any changes to my turbo.json. All I've got to do is just stick them on different ports, and they just work, which is incredible. Let's try building all of these. I mean, pnpm turbo run build, it's going to just build everything it possibly can, like parallelizing it all as much as it can, and so you end up with this crazy build of everything you possibly need, all within like, well, 11 seconds. Fantastic. I run this again, and it's going to cache everything, and we build 7 apps in 147 milliseconds. You might be wondering, that sounds mad. What if I just want to like do dev on one particular thing at once? Then you can run pnpm turbo run dev and filter, and let's just say we want to say CRA app. Whoop, that spelled crap for a second there. And then we go, now only our React app is running. So there we go. I think this shows you can have as many different apps with different frameworks as you like inside your Turborepo, and everything is going to work out pretty well. If you've enjoyed this kind of deep, dark dive into all the cool things Turborepo can do, then do check out our docs. We've got all sorts of cool changes happening. We've got a brand new Getting Started guide. We've got all these beautiful core concepts pages. I can't wait to have you in the Turborepo community, and I'll see you soon.